Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue. So, thank you to everybody that has subscribed. A special thank you to everybody that's watched my video and gave me a thumbs up. It gave me encouragement to keep doing this, so yay! And I also want to give a special thank you to Victoria Skirbo from Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Thank you. And I had astrological numerology and Kabbalah reading from Victoria yesterday, and it was truly amazing. It really helped to answer a lot of questions that I had about my own spiritual journey that I'm on, and that's what I'm hoping to share with everybody through my videos. So now, let's start. So I did do a meditation this morning, like I always do, and then I get a channeled message, which I'll leave down below, which you can read. And I find it really fascinating when I've been doing the cards this way, that the messages line up with how the cards come out. So I'm not going to aim the camera down just because I'm on this really crazy round table out on the patio. But anyway, I like the light out here. It's pleasant in the sun, and you get to hear the air conditioner. Oh boy. Okay, so today I'd like to surround myself and my viewers in a golden crystalline light of protection. I call on my higher self, my angels, my guides, and the guides and angels of all the people who may watch this video at any time that they watch. Because this video is timeless, the message, you're hearing it when you need to hear it. So please sit back and relax and feel yourself in the present moment, because that's all you really have. Wishing and hoping and dreaming are great, but it's really your imagination and imagining that you're right now, right here, and the beauty within yourself. I'd like to ask all of you to take in some deep breaths. Fill your lungs with each breath that you take, and continue to breathe as I talk. And take in those nice, slow, deep breaths, and allow yourself to just sink slowly into your chair and become peaceful. Find that spot. The more you practice, the more you just sit and breathe and just feel your breath. Feel your connectivity to the earth, to the stars, to the universe, to your own life, and that the blessing that you are, that you truly are a gift. Not in a narcissistic type way, but you're a gift, your energy, every single one of us together, when we bring our hearts into the space, we help to raise the vibration of the planet, and I really feel that's what a lot of us who are watching this video are doing. So I'm calling in my guides, Blessed Mother, Mother Mary. She's my angel. She comes. She takes the seat at the root at my crown. Babaji, I love Babaji. He's in front. He's leading. He's guiding. He'll protect us. To my sides, my mother and my father, who have passed. And I thank them for the lessons that they brought me, the gift of life that they had to give me, to go through all of these challenges that have made me who I am today. I honor them. And my dear brother, standing behind me. With that, I say amen, and let's do a reading. So here I have my Mother Mary cards. And let's see. Mother Mary, what message do you want to give us? Whoever watches this video, at whatever time it will be appropriate, should give us a message. Alright, let's see. Sacred Sisterhood. I really enjoy these cards. They're the Mother Mary Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. And they just truly are wonderful. So I don't know all her cards by heart, but I do have the book. So it will give it a little idea of what it's about. I manifest in spirit and in the flesh. I am the love that falls from the stars and the light of the sun that gives life. I am the warmth and the hug from your dearest friend. I am the scent of the rose and the roar of the lioness. I am the tender care and the touch of your loved ones. I come to you now in physical form. I bring you gifts of loving. I bring you the gifts of loving and being loved, of speaking and being heard. So that's pretty darn awesome. So welcome all you sisters and brothers, because we don't want to just make it all a sisterhood, although it's okay. All right, so what are the first ones we're going to use today? Well, I did get a new deck for my birthday, which was last week. I am now 60. Woohoo! I feel pretty darn good at 60. I take some Pilates. It's very hard. And we just had a card fly out. So, broken up. Oh, broken open. So that didn't make sense. Okay, so these cards are the Oracle of the Seven Energies. They're a new deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I find them absolutely beautiful. So the broken open card, in this card, how I see it, it's like going within your heart, just as we were in that meditation. You see that bright light, that's who you really are, that's your being, and we're all bright, beautiful, magnificent lives, people, energies. So every single life that we live is always good. And when I was watering the garden, I had a message. I was thinking about doing this video, and I had asked, what is it? And it was just a flood of not being in the present moment, accepting your life that you have right now. Because often when I was on my journey through the darkest times, because holy cow, there were some dark moments, I often would say, my next life is going to be better. So I've realized through self-discovery, why not be grateful for this life? How do you know your next life is going to be better? So really make the most of what you have now. And as soon as I started to live in that space, even during this pandemic with COVID, it worked to bring me to a place of more peace within myself. Everything's changing, but I'm grateful for what life I do have, where I am living, the people in my life, the people that have come and gone through my life that caused turmoil. They were all just part of the whole plan to get me to this point where I am right now at 60 years old, finally doing the work I feel I was born to do, why I came here. So it's fascinating that broken open popped out first. So let's see, what are the cards that we can have for whoever comes to this video at whatever particular time? What message to the seven oracle guides, angels, spirits? Let's see, what do we got going on? All right, so the first card we're going to pull out, and this is where you are and what the environment presents to you. And that would be willing release. You see, we got to let things go. Hanging on to hurt, you know, anger, betrayal, frustration, anxiety. It just makes us more anxious. It causes us to stay in that same cycle. And as soon as we let go, we transform. And then we get to move on. And we get to have that better life that we all want, that we all strive for. So, right now, we all need to just be willing to let stuff go. Alright, so what's the second card? And this is going to be what you experience as a result of letting things go, okay? Endless possibilities. Can you believe that? Endless possibilities. The sky's the limit. Because when you let go, we allow the universe, we let God, our higher self, our angels, we can hear them more clearly. When we just stop trying to control everything and other people. All right, so the final card is what will be the result of the first two cards, the experience of them, like letting things go. You start to realize you got all these possibilities and seeing beyond. So then you start to listen. Your third eye opens. You start to see, you start to hear. That's pretty cool. All right, excellent. Let's use another new deck here. We'll put some 3 cards on top and just see what comes out. Okay, so here we got. These are the Mystical Wisdom Oracle cards. They're really beautiful. They're really, really pretty. I just love pretty cards, the colors, and just the feel, the energy, and the love that went into all of them. I truly love to support artists and oracle card reader makers, because I know a lot of their heart and love and soul went into that, and I just love to feel that and experience in their joy, you know? It's a lot easier. Okay, so what do we have for clarifying on what we have to look forward to? Like, what are we letting go? Let's get a little bit of possibilities here. What is it? What is it this group needs to let go? Oh, you're not going to believe this. The card is letting go. Alright? So we got to let go the worry and the release. And it's easier said than done. You know, how do you let things go? What I'm hearing is you got to go within your heart. You got to really, really be honest with you, yourself. You know, take off the mask. It's kind of ironic. We're all having to wear masks now. It's just making us aware of a mask on our face. So what mask are you presenting to the world that's fake? So, in the channeled message I got, what I was told is we're all given the opportunity right now to look deep within ourselves, to be truly honest, to cut out all the stuff that just makes you fake. Why be somebody that you're not? Why be someone that you think everyone thinks you need to be? Because then when you're being that way, people know you're fake. So the very thing you're trying to avoid, you create. So that's the old creating your reality. It's your perception of yourself, what you have within your heart and soul. All right, so you got to be willing to let this go, and we got to learn. And I'm hoping together we can do that, where I can share what I've done. And it's a constant practice. It's not you get it and it's over. You just continually have to work on it. Be aware, live in the present moment. Okay, so we have endless possibilities once we do let go. So let's see what the next card is. All right, I'm going to show you guys first. All right. It is Creative Wonderment. Now, how cool is that? Follow your passion, okay? And endless possibilities. That's like too crazy. Thank you, universe. It's not really crazy. It's just so darn cool. All right, so now we let go. We start to follow our passions. We're creative. Maybe you start your own YouTube channel. Come on, I need some. I am sick of the news. I am sick of listening to all the stuff out there. I really think if we start to focus more on the positivity, helping each other to grow spiritually, we create our own community, we can really get through this. All right, so what is the outcome of all of this? All right, here we go, drum roll. I'll show you all first. And it is confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Fascinating. All right, so now you got to change. So it's a process, and you're trying to see beyond. You're going within your heart. You're doing something different. You're doing the opposite of what you used to do. So now you got this confrontation. And picking your battles wisely. So just because you're changing doesn't mean everybody else is changing too. Focus on you and becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Be truly honest. Live with kindness in your heart. Be kind to yourself. What I've found, as soon as I've become more kind to myself, it's easier to be kind to others. There are different things you can do to get you there. All right, so I got another deck of cards. These are like my faves. I just truly love this Oracle deck. It's the Chakra Oracle deck. I'll list these down below in case you guys want to go get your own set of these Oracle cards, because they're really awesome. All right, so let's see. Give us some clarifiers. Oh, I had one popping out. Instinct. Follow your intuition. You have your inner compass. Listening to your heart. Listening to what's in your heart. Sit and be quiet. Breathe. Feel the peace, because it is all around us. If the news is troubling, shut it off. I did. I had to. I get my news info by my psychic readers that I follow on here. But anyway, follow your intuition. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that as this is where we should stop. So in the first one, we had letting go, willing to release. All right, we had those two cards. What's like because that was like past, the present, we're letting it go. Now here's the future for that. Well, what do you know? We're going to find joy. And in the channeling that I had written this morning, there was stuff about joy. I just don't remember off the top of my head completely. But it had a lot to do with like opening up your heart, opening up your, and becoming real and authentic, and just taking off that mask. Because once we do that, we're going to be joyful. But leave your mask on for like, so you don't die. So that's like almost like your ego. You know, it's like you shed your ego, but you can't take it all away, because without your ego, you'd forget to breathe, because you'd be like too high all the time. All right, so then we have endless possibilities, living your passion, being creative. Okay, so what's the card that goes over on that? Enlightenment. So that means like you'll absolutely find that peace, that joy. It's all within our hearts, and together we'll do it. Because I need you just as much as you need me. All right, so start a channel if you're intuitive. I really, really love to watch this. Okay, and then the outcome, picking your battles, seeing beyond, picking your battles, confrontation. And the next one is mysticism, and which goes along with the instinct, following your inner guidance, listening to your higher self, because we all have that within us. And I think that should be it, although I did bring one more deck of cards out here, tarot cards. So let's just get a pull to see where, 3 cards popped up. I was going to pick 3 cards. So here we go. These two. Alright, so we got Queen of Swords. Okay, so she's a communicator, sharp tongue. So hold your tongue. Be careful. Be careful on how you communicate the message, because that's like where the confrontation could come in. So just be very careful about your word choices. Because that could be, words do cut. So the next thing that popped out is the Seven of Cups. And that's illusion, delusion, fantasy. So be careful not to be too caught up in your ego in a sense. It's kind of like a happy balance because you're on a journey. You're seeking wisdom. And not everybody is at the same place at the same time. So with partners and things that may be in your life, cut them some slack. Be patient. Just be you. Be the best you can. Try not to control anybody. Actually, give up that habit. It does you no good. Because when you hang on to something, it just really sucks you in and brings you way, way down. But with that, I think I'm going to end it because in my channeled message, it's really long. All morning I've been getting messages. But with that, thank you all very much for watching, for subscribing. Please like and subscribe. Camp Sue has videos for kids. I write children's stories, and I miss all my little kids, and they miss coming to Camp Sue. So please excuse the kid videos if you're not into that. That's for my little friends, and I love them all. Thank you.